Wow, there's a new Onision Speaks video up like in way less time than he usually does. He usually does it about every 24 hours, but he felt compelled to make a video a little sooner than scheduled this time. And I think that compulsion might come from the fact that zillions of people attacked his ass on Twitter, and rightfully. So I'm going to give it to you in an extremely condensed version. What Onision did was went on Twitter and accused ShayTards of being a horrible father because he had his new baby son circumcised. And we all know whatever traits that people have or whatever they've been through or whatever decisions that people make, if those things don't match up precisely with Onision, then he has a problem with you. Onision's a vegetarian. If you're not a vegetarian, you're a piece of shit. Onision is against circumcision, so obviously if you're circumcised, you're inferior. If you plan on circumcising your own children, you're a piece of shit somehow. But here's something that nobody brought up that I think should really be considered about Onision. He has no idea what it's like to be circumcised. He has no experience as a circumcised male. Just like I, on the other side of the coin, have no experience of being an uncircumcised male. And he gives a couple of main reasons for being against circumcision. One of his reasons is that it decreases sensitivity, but let me refer to my previous point that I have no idea what it's like to be uncircumcised, so I have no idea what I'm missing. I'm not even sure I'm missing anything. That's debatable. So yeah, you can't go around spitting that as fact. And another point he argues from is that the act of circumcising someone is a general sign of disrespect for the design of human beings. So if any of you watching right now have wisdom teeth that are killing you, you better just leave them in. You better suffer and take that pain because you were meant to have those wisdom teeth. And it's funny as shit that Onision would make this argument because he does not believe in God. Well, who the fuck designed us if there's no God? We're a product of circumstance, which is basically what evolution is. Not to mention the fact that some people are predisposed to diabetes, some people are predisposed to heart disease, a lot of people have to have their appendix out because that thing turns traitor on them. So arguing from that point, Onision, would you say that these people are designed to die early and they should just respect that? Once again, a lot of the arguments that you spout with such passion are flimsy, and that fact makes you look like a moron. Not to mention the fact that ShayTards' kids fucking love him. You can see it in every one of his videos. ShayTards himself, I'm sure, is circumcised like most males who live in America. So let me bring up my point from earlier that all he knows what it's like to be is a circumcised male. And like me and most circumcised males will tell you, it's worked out fine for us. We don't see anything wrong with it. And if you're gonna say that it causes the baby pain or traumatizes the baby, I don't have any fucking horrible memories about my circumcision that I had to go to a shrink to get rid of, okay? Day in, day out, I never even think about that unless some idiot like you brings it up. So I think you deserve all the negative attention that ShayTards fans are bringing you right now. You had it coming. And I think this backpedaling video that you made about it just shows what a bitch you are. You don't butt in between parents and kids. Mind your own fucking business. And in general, if you think circumcision is a bad thing, if you think the meat industry is a bad thing, why don't you go lobby Congress and try to get laws passed that'll make it so we're not allowed to do these things, if that's what you think the perfect world is. Why don't you go try that so they can laugh in your fucking face? And of all those things that you listed that are bad qualities about yourself in the video you just made, one thing you seem to have forgotten is that you need to learn your fucking place. Let's look at it this way. ShayTards is circumcised. You are not. Out of the two of you, out of Onision and ShayTards, which one of those is a completely batshit fucking basket case? I mean, which one of those people is a little girl with all these fucking issues that they need to go on the internet and make all these fucking emo blogs about? Now, I can almost understand your judgments towards meat eaters in the very smallest way. You've eaten meat yourself before in your life. You've seen firsthand the, atrocities that happen in the meat industry, which I generally disagree with, of course. I mean, if I know something was fucking tortured, I'm probably not gonna eat it. But when you don't know jack shit about something, keep your fucking mouth shut. Just shut the fuck up. Then you don't have to worry about if you use caps or if you hurl names at someone or if you do any of that shit, because you won't be saying anything like you should be doing.